Hey, welcome to another episode of Game Dev Monthly. My name is Max, I'm the developer of Hydroneer and Radio Silent. In case you guys didn't know, Radio Silent is a new game I'm working on. It's a multiplayer cooperative stealth shooter set in an alternative universe World War II. This month I've been really busy doing weekly live streams with you guys in the chat. It's been really fun hearing some of your suggestions and taking them forward into actually making way nicer stuff because I'm getting these really cool suggestions and feedback as I work. I stream every Tuesday right here on YouTube at 8 p.m. UK time. Here's some other time zones for that, and I hope I see you guys in some of those streams. Now let's have a look at what I've been doing outside of these streams this month. Before we start, I want to mention everything's a placeholder and the UI looks pretty ugly right now. But I've just been working on the code side of things while keeping the visuals pretty basic, just so I don't spend too much time or resources on that. Here we have the inventory menu, the kit menu, and the health menu kind of all combined into one big thing. We'll probably split these up and make them a little bit nicer later on. But for now, here's a really good example of what the mechanics look like in the game. Let's start off with the inventory. You have 2 weapon slots, 1 kit slot, and then 18, I think. Someone count that for me quickly because I can't remember. And you've got 18 miscellaneous slots for things like ammunition, quest items, resources, stuff like that. This game has some hardcore shooter mechanics, and with that, I didn't want to give too much freedom to the player of what they can take with them. When you're going out for a mission, you might decide, I want to find a new gun while I'm out there, so I'm only going to take 1 and leave 1 of the slots open. Or maybe you take a weapon that you don't mind losing or trading for a better weapon that you find. Radio Silent has a tiered item system, sort of like other games. It goes green, blue, purple, and then orange. And these relate to how good that weapon is and the rarity it is to find that weapon. In this little middle slot, we've got a kit. And a kit is basically a tool that you can use, but also increase the skill level of using that item. I'm going to be talking a little bit about that in a second. And then at the bottom, we've got all the miscellaneous items. You can see here, there's a little tie-in to Hydroneer. We're actually using Cloutium bars as part of a little storyline in the mission, as well as a currency in the game. Now, moving on, over here, we've got the health menu in the game. Now, I've taken some influences from the game Escape from Tarkov with this specific mechanic. Basically, your body is split up into different parts. If you get shot in the leg, then you will walk slower. If you get shot in the arm, you won't be able to hold your gun as steady. If you get shot in the head, well, you're dead, I guess. If your overall health level goes all the way to 0%, you will also die. Another mechanic which is in this health system is you can also bleed. Gunshots will give you a potential chance to bleed out. Now, if you bleed out, your screen starts to go red, and you lose health from that body part that's bleeding. Once you're bleeding, you've either got to find a medic or get to a med station to heal up. Also, when your health starts to get really low, the saturation on the screen starts to tear right down and the screen actually gets quite a bit darker. It looks really cool, and I'm really happy with how this came out. On to my next point, kits. Now, kits are really useful tools that the player can use, but also increase the skill level of. In one of my previous videos, you guys saw the hatchet being used, which is a tool used to tear down walls. This is a really good bit of kit that the player can use and also increase the skill level. When you increase the skill level, it performs better. And this goes for every single kit. So we've also got things like med kits, radios, binoculars, rucksacks, and each kit will have 1 passive ability and 1 active ability. I'll probably talk about this a little bit more in the future. The last thing I want to talk about today is the missions that I've been working on. Now, the game is going to be split up into 2 types of missions. On one side, you've got missions that are completely dynamic and randomly spawned. They will have really interesting different mechanics to them and include a wide range of different characters and locations. And then on the other side is the developer created missions, which follow a particular storyline to take you all the way through the world. I'm really excited to be working on the storyline of Radio Silent, also taking the player through these really interesting locations. Anyway, that's it from me today. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Remember, I'm live streaming every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. UK time on this YouTube channel. I hope you guys are as excited about Radio Silent as I am, and I will see you all on Tuesday night. Oh, I like that name. That name right there. That name's pretty cool. Yep. Don't like that name. That name sucks. Absolutely sucks. Wouldn't. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that name. All right. Catch you later.